All right, everybody. Gonna drop 2 movies on one day. Haven't done that in a while. 1991's Terminator 2 Judgment Day, also directed by James Cameron and starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, Linda Hamilton, and adding in 2 new cast members, Edward Furlong as John Connor and Robert Patrick as the evil T-1000. So, like I said, 1991, a lot of time has passed. James Cameron has clearly, just developed more and more of a visual mind for movies. And it really, every single movie he did. So, Terminator is a beautiful movie. Aliens is a phenomenal movie with amazing special effects. The Abyss is visually, to this day, one of the most beautiful movies ever made. And then you have Terminator 2 Judgment Day with, this new robot made from mimetic polyalloy, liquid metal, as Arnold's T-800 says, the T-1000. Visually just stunning. You have these amazing futuristic scenes with the use of nuclear weapons, and it's just such an improvement visually, and that's saying a lot because the first one is visually is incredible for the time and the technology available. It's amazing, but James Cameron has just got better and better with each movie he did. He got smarter. He was a student of like visual effects in a sense. Every movie he made them better. And I enjoy the storyline in this one more. The only flaw I have with the movie is Linda Hamilton's character in the first one. She's young, she's 19, and she's vulnerable. In this one, I think they made her too much of a badass for too long before they showed the vulnerability that her character still has. She's dealing with a lot of emotional stuff. Her best friend as a teenager, dead. The father of her child, dead. Because, spoiler alert, Michael Biehn's character from the original Terminator, Kyle Reese, is John Connor's father. So that just makes the timeline all weird. Guy born after John Connor was born, goes back in time, gets her pregnant, and he's born after he's dead, and it's a complicated timeline, but, that's another story for another time. She's still vulnerable. But she has to act tough. She has to be tough. Because her whole mission now is to prepare her son for war. And that's what she does. And she almost expects for another Terminator to come back and try to kill her. So, she's done... unfortunately, she's done stupid things that, have put her in a predicament where she's not best able to defend herself. However, Arnold's new T-800 was captured by John Connor in the future, reprogrammed to protect him as a child. Because Skynet, the evil Skynet, has sent another robot back, or android, I should say, or cybernetic organism, back to kill John Connor. And the first one was kill Linda Hamilton before she could give birth to John Connor. And this one, it's kill John Connor before he can become the leader of the resistance that will end the war between humans and machines. And Arnold is just a badass. You've got George Thorogood's bad to the bone. You've got him using an old style shotgun, just freaking like obviously, if you've seen the movie, it's just badass and just shooting fucking locks while riding on his Harley Davidson. Just a badass. And he has a little bit more dialogue in this, although not much, because he's a robot. You know, they make him more human, and there's actually a deleted scene where they take his chip, his neural net processor, which is a learning computer, and it allows for him to become more human. You don't see that in a lot of the cuts, but if you ever watch the director's cut, that is a scene you see where they want to make him more human and, you know, not such a dork all the time, as John affectionately calls him. And that's what I like. They give him more of a human side. He's still an android. He's still a robot. He still thinks like a robot, but give him a personality. And that's what they do. And, you know, Arnold is fantastic in the role. This was the role he was meant to play. I don't care if every other movie after this people hate more and more. The one constant is Arnold is still the Terminator. And he'll always be the Terminator. And if the movie sucks, you're still going to get something decent out of Arnold himself. And that's really the most you can hope for with, you know, extended franchise. The movies may not be as good, but you know Arnold is going to, you know, help you get through it. And that's what he does. And to me, this is one of the greatest action movies of all time, and it surpasses the original. And, you know, really the only flaw is Linda Hamilton's too, you know, butch, I guess is how you could refer to her. But eventually you do see the, you know, the softness, you know, the motherly instincts that she has, and the vulnerability that she has in the later half of the movie. So that really offsets a lot of the issues. This is, like I said, one of the greatest action movies, if not the greatest action movie of all time. And I think it's deserving of an 8.7. I really do. I think this is, you know, one of those movies, visually beautiful, you know, amazing story, great acting. And it's just, the characters are all, you know, what characters are in the movie have, you know, grown and developed. And that's what all you can hope for in a sequel. So 1991's the Terminator 2 Judgment Day, one of the all-time great action movies, 8.7. That's my review. Please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me. I love doing this. I'm going to keep doing it for you guys. Until next time, take care of yourselves. See ya.